Houston, hello. Glad to have you with us at NRG Stadium as we are set to find out who will walk away with the trophy as champion of the Tax Act Texas Bowl. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Bulldogs' return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Barney.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Wants to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Quick completion on the out. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
So Notre Dame's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Third and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone.
And the ball's on the ground. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! You have to imagine we're going to see a bit more of these designed runs as this game goes on.
No doubt. This is a guy that can run it. He can throw it. So what do I do? How do I stop it? Do I play pass? Do I play run? It's very frustrating to try to stop this kind of guy, and you see the explosive capabilities and making it happen on his own.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's Mayo. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Mississippi State going up tempo. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, quarterback's patient. Most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Man, what a luxury to be able to call a design run to your quarterback and basically let him be a tailback. Let him run it in for you. It makes the offense and everything else around them stronger. This QB's just got some good wheels.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
This time it's complete, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Big time throwing that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw in that out.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Third and short now from their own 48. Looking for a gap. It's Hodges. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First, it's a fake. And it's caught. Can he get to the marker? And the return team was not on high alert, and they paid for it. The fake picks up the first down. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. That is a huge break for this offense. Instead of the turnover, roughing the passer, and you've still got the football. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Run in the red zone. It's Hodges. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to power it in. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Notre Dame right back to the line. On second and goal, they go right back to it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And his throw is incomplete. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here come the Irish back on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. So now on comes the field goal. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. Looking to go up top on first down. He looks that one in nicely. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Mississippi State right back to the line. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldog.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. He's now up to 52 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Mayo. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll run the screen. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. 1st down here for the offense. Quarterback checking off. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gonna let it fly. Snags it down the right side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Irish. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes a move. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here come the Irish back on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, just going for it all. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He'll throw it. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so explosive.
It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his spot. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here.
Intercepted.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Reeled it in and just made the house call. They fake it, goes to the tight end. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give is to Williams. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Setting up the screen, and they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chain. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Let's see what they've got on second down. The give on the inside. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. He now has 63 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Iron! And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking to move it through the air. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. When you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility, he now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed near the marker is Flowers. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. On the ground, it's Allen. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Escapes trouble. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down and getting down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
That is the exact situation that every defense draws up. I want you in 3rd and long. I want you in a predictable passing situation. But I don't want you with that guy, because that guy can run around, scramble, buy time, make 3rd and long look like 3rd and short, and pick up a 1st down.
1st down to start the drive after the break. On the move, it's Allen. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Bulldogs! What a grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here come the Irish back on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Keeps the legs moving. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Still running at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the beatdown has ensued.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot downfield and play action.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He gets a block. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Line getting set on second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touch pass on the right. Runs through the tackle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll throw it on first down. Got his man in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish back on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress.
He'll take the deep shot. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Trying to get to him. And as he throws, hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. He lets one fly deep. He's got it on the right. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the punishment has been extended. With that latest touchdown pass, it might be a good time to mention Brady. They fake it. He'll try to run it in. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cue. Hey, that's a live ball. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Benedict. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. When we get to the offseason and they start having